What's up, guys? So tomorrow I'm gonna shoot a vlog. My first time ever doing a vlog. Again, just practicing my YouTube skills, not trying to become a professional vlogger or anything. And tomorrow there's no special day in particular. I have some stuff to do, but yeah, it's just kind of like one of my average days. I'm going to a fight though, which is exciting. But yeah, tomorrow it will be my second time training with the fight team. The first time was yesterday on Thursday. I've trained with professional fighters and people who are planning on competing or are competing before, but yeah, none that were actually trying to be competitive with me. But I was sparring against my friend who has done the smoker before, and saying I got beat up would be an understatement. Like, it was pretty bad, but I learned a lot, and I know that was just the first day of training. Tomorrow will be the second day. But yeah, so tomorrow just gonna head to practice first thing in the morning. It's at 8 a.m. Then I'll eat some food, maybe do some stretching or some light strength and conditioning. Then I'm gonna meet up with my friend Murad, and then we'll head to the fight. I'll probably cook a little bit first, but yeah, we'll head to the fight, then just come back, and yeah, that'll be my Saturday this week. But yeah, a little bit nervous for training tomorrow. It's my second day, another sparring day. But Thursday, that was just, yeah, just a taste of what's to come with this whole martial arts journey. So yeah, I'll see you tomorrow morning. I won't have time to cook breakfast, so I'll just have a couple dates, some honey, some coconut water, and that's it. But yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. I'll see you tomorrow. What's up, guys? I just woke up. It's 7:20 right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna eat this beef jerky, eat some dates, and drink this coconut water. And yeah, practice starts at 8. We'll drill for an hour, and we'll spar for an hour, and head home, eat. So on the way to sparring right now. Alright, just got done with training. Yeah, I'm pretty beat. It was sparring, and we also had some conditioning at the start. But yeah, now I'm just gonna go pick up Murad. We actually have to stop at Wells Fargo for something really quick, but then we'll go to my place, chill out there for a little bit, and then head to the fight. This is my first time ever doing martial arts, first thing in the morning. And I'm talking about first thing in the morning. We usually have 2 hours before my first training session. It turns out even the 3 dates and the beef jerky was a little bit too much. Maybe I should have only had, 2 dates and half the beef jerky stick, or just ate it sooner, but it was about to come up for a moment. So yeah, now I know for next time, which is good, but yeah, just a little bit less or eat it a little bit sooner. Alright, so now I'm just waiting for Murad. Yeah, after Murad gets here, we'll go to Wells Fargo, go back to my house, and then yeah, we'll head to the fight. The person who I'm going to see is my coach. He's fighting Muay Thai and he's defending a belt, so yeah, it's a pretty big deal. And it's actually being held at UCLA, which, I was surprised by. I didn't know they hosted fights. But yeah, it'll be cool to see. I've never been to the campus before. I'm not really interested in college campuses and whatnot, but yeah, it'll be cool. All right, we picked up Murad. I completely forgot Wells Fargo is closed on Sundays, so yeah, we're just going straight home. Then we'll eat a little bit, I'll shower, and work out a little bit, but yeah. Alright, so when we got home, I decided to make some yogurt for me and Murad. I'll do a separate video on a full recipe on how I make the yogurt and why I think it's one of the best meals you could eat. They didn't have the cheap ones at the store, so I got the slightly more expensive one, but it tastes really good, the Wallaby Greek yogurt. Technically it's Aussie Greek yogurt to be exact, but yeah, it's still pretty much Greek yogurt. But yeah, after I add the yogurt, I just add fruit of any kind. Today I was using frozen raspberries and dates, but in the perfect world I like to use blackberries or figs. Those just taste the best with yogurt, in my opinion. But today I just had frozen raspberries and dates. And after I add fruit of any kind, I just add some dark chocolate. And dark chocolate's really good for your brain. It's something the tech CEO turned longevity expert Brian Johnson lives by. And after dark chocolate, I just add some honey. Whenever you get honey, make sure it's raw and unfiltered. You have to be careful when buying honey because some honey is just raw and some honey is just unfiltered. So you have to make sure it's raw and unfiltered. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Here was Murad's review. We're gonna see what Murad thinks.
It looks actually pretty appetizing, as you guys can see.
Yeah. But mix it a little, make sure you get a tiny piece of everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you should give this a name though.
Dude, I don't know.
Have you seen it on the internet or that's your own?
No, I started adding different stuff that other people suggested, but...
No, actually this is one of the best little snacks I can have.
Let's go.
No, it's perfect. I rate it a 9 out of 10.
Bro,
more.
How come not the 10 out of 10?
There's always better. But yeah.
That's a good mindset.
Yeah. It's actually really good though.
For sure.
You guys can have the snack. Yeah.
After we were done eating, we worked out. First thing I did was hold pads for Murad to warm up. Then I got into some pull-ups. I try to do these more now since I'm doing grappling, and anyone who grapples know how much pulling you do. Also, since I do Muay Thai now instead of just kickboxing, I've started doing more pull-ups since I'm clinching now. After the pull-ups, I just did some rear delt exercises. It's super important to work out your rear delts if you're doing striking because a lot of strikers have shoulder injuries, and having strong rear delts will help prevent shoulder injuries. Then after this, I just did some ab exercises. I didn't record that, but after the abs, Murad showed me a neck exercise that he used to do when wrestling in Russia, and I just did that for a couple sets. Here's him explaining it right now.
So this is an exercise for strengthening your neck that I learned from Russia, and we do a headstand, and we have to crop our knees, bend them, and move your head from left to right slowly. You can do like 40 seconds, 3 sets. Eventually you're gonna have a stronger neck like Gabriel is gonna have it.
Alright, we just got done working out. Now I'm just gonna cook some burgers, some rice, and some eggs. Then I use the grass-fed burgers from Costco. Alright, now I just gotta grease up the pan. I always use ghee, as you guys know if you watch my Monster Mash video. Then I just grease up the pan and put the patties on it, then season the other side. Alright, now I'm just gonna cut some cheese. This is the cheese I use. Like I said in the eating while traveling video, with shredded cheeses, sometimes they have a little bit of riffraff in it, so that's why I get the whole block of cheese now. Like the cheese I got had cellulose in it when I was doing the road trip video, so yeah, I learned from my mistakes and now I get the whole block of cheese. And this is a good quality one. There's no like artificial coloring or like any bad ingredients. It's just milk, salt, cheese, cultures, enzymes, all simple stuff. I'm gonna cook some pasture-raised eggs in some grass-fed butter. You know, have to get the hippie dippy versions. I'm also just gonna check the patties. They should be almost done now. Okay, I'll cook until it gets to 150. Yeah, so with the eggs, what I like to do is right when they're just about done, I'll turn it off. Some people might say I should still cook them for a little bit longer since they're still a little bit wet, but it's like it's gonna be cooking while it's in the pan. This is just how I don't burn my eggs. But again, just some salt and some pepper.
Is it okay if I ask you a question?
Yeah, what's up?
So let's say we're outside, and what's like a cheap but also quick alternative of a delicious burger from In-N-Out?
Dude, it doesn't really, honestly, for those of you who also want to know, it doesn't really get better than In-N-Out. Like, it's super cheap, and also it's pretty good and pretty good quality ingredients. Like, I don't think it gets better than In-N-Out. Like, you could go to McDonald's, that's going to be cheaper, but the quality is going to be significantly lower, so yeah, honestly, it doesn't get better than In-N-Out. Wait, just don't do what I did. Like, if you're taking a girl there, make sure you go through the drive-thru, because I made the mistake of going inside In-N-Out at like peak hours, and there's like high school kids everywhere, and there was like homeless dudes, and there was even a cockroach. It wasn't the most romantic setting, so yeah, if you're taking a girl there, make sure you go through the drive-thru. That'll be much better. Learn from my mistakes.
Thank you for that advice.
Yeah. Murad is from the mountains, so I don't think he eats much carbs. Is that true?
That is true. I try to keep a carnivore diet.
Yeah, no, and I'm not trying to eat too much carbs right now either, so we'll just share this packet. But like when it comes to microwavable rice, it doesn't really get better than this. Alright guys, I know ketchup doesn't have the best ingredients in it, but it tastes really good with eggs, so I'm gonna put some anyway. I know I'm not perfect, but yeah, just a little bit of ketchup. Make sure to shake the bottle before, because I made the mistake of not shaking it and it like a bunch of liquid just came out, so yeah, don't make my mistake. Yeah, I'm also gonna be drinking it with some coconut water, Harmless Harvest. Make sure you get this one if you're gonna get coconut water. My friend's not a credible source, Angelo, he works at Costco, but he was telling me that if the coconut water is not refrigerated, it's not good. I don't know if that's true. I'm just blindly trusting Angelo, so hopefully he knows his stuff. But yeah, I was also talking to Murad. He was saying that he thinks it's weird that Americans put ketchups on their eggs.
Yeah, one thing that's been shocking me since I came to the US, how do those two like make a good combination? Because like I can't. Not on my egg.
But yeah, we're just gonna eat this, then I'll shower because I did the sparring session and I worked out right now, so I probably smell like foul. Yeah, we'll head to UCLA for the fight. Alright, so we're eating now, but we're just gonna be watching some fights before the in-fights in person. They're in France. Usually UFC is at 7, but since they're in France, they're starting a little bit early. Alright guys, I just want to make my prediction right now. I think Moicano is gonna win. I don't have any reason for it, it's just I like him. He's a good jiu-jitsu athlete. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with Moicano for this fight. We'll see how it goes later in the rounds though. And also just the fact like they're doing a lot of grappling. BSD hasn't shown he has the best cardio, like with the Dustin Poirier fight. And most of the fights he kind of like uses a lot of energy, so yeah, I just don't trust his cardio. So yeah, I'm going with Moicano for this one. For those of you that don't watch MMA, that's the guy in the yellow. The Brazilian dude with lots of tattoos. I know it's easy for me to say right now because like, yeah, he's in a good position and stuff. So like, yeah, I am kind of being lame, but I'm still, yeah, going with Moicano for this one. This camera quality is good.
Yeah? Oh, which iPhone is that? 12 or
11.
11?
Yeah. Alright, we're on the way now. It was an hour trip, we're 30 minutes left, so yeah, we should be there soon. Alright, now we're on the campus. Just trying to find parking now. We'll find it soon. Alright, we made it. We found parking, which is good. Yeah, so heading in here right now. It should be a good fight. This fight starts around 7, but the fights start at 5, so it's like, what time is it right now? It's 5:21, so yeah, there should be fights going on right now. Alright, I'll see you guys in there though. When the person I went to see was fighting, I didn't record because I didn't want to miss any part of it. But here were some of the fights on the undercard. The undercard fights were really good too though. And when the promoters were speaking, there was one of them that just looked really familiar to me. And I went deep into my memory bank and I realized, oh, that's one of the people I saw Sean O'Malley training with, which I thought was pretty cool. And apparently he's a promoter for this organization. And he was a really successful athlete himself.
After the whole main event, which was your like favorite highlight?
My favorite highlight was definitely the spinning back fist. Like, that was pretty crazy. The spinning back fist knockout was probably the craziest thing I've seen so far in combat sports, like when it comes to being in person. But yeah, no, unfortunately, my coach didn't get the dub, but you know, I'm sure he'll be good. There was actually a split decision. Like, if I scored it unbiasedly, I think I still would say he would have won, but yeah, it's all good. Like, I felt like he did more damage and whatnot, but yeah. But anyways, we're about to get food right now, right?
Get some food, we're super hungry.
Yeah, I think I lost my appetite after.
What are you thinking, though? In-N-Out or?
In-N-Out? Oh.
You're not really hungry, huh?
I'm still amped from like the fight. Like, I think I lost my voice a little bit. I didn't really say anything the whole fight, but then when Cam was fighting, I was like, holy shit. Yeah, In-N-Out is probably a good option. It's probably gonna be the only thing that's open right now. It's like 9:31.
Yeah.
So yeah, In-N-Out's probably the move.
So as always, In-N-Out weekend nights were pretty packed. Whenever I get In-N-Out though, I don't get the fries. In-N-Out fries aren't really worth the seed oils to me. At other places they are, but In-N-Out not really. And I always get a side of pickles just for the gut microbiome. If you don't know, fermented foods are really good for your gut microbiome. And having a good gut microbiome helps with a lot of different things. Alright guys, so today was pretty chill. I got some good training in, ate some really good food, watched some really good fights. Now I'm just gonna probably do a little bit of reading. Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, I'm basically a teenage girl. I like the Hunger Games for some reason. It's just like such a good series. Of course, like, it does annoy me that they do all the romance and whatnot, but it's a good book to read to unwind after you've had a long day. But anyway, now I'm just gonna read a little bit, get some good sleep. I need to heal up. My leg's pretty cooked just because I just got leg kicked a bunch today because, you know, I was a little bit too heavy on my front foot. But yeah, now I know for next time, so I'm sure it'll be a good thing that my leg got obliterated in the long run. Of course, when it comes to training with the fight team now, it's a little bit discouraging getting beat up, but I know, like everything, it's gonna be a process, just like this YouTube channel, just like it was when I was playing football, just like it does with the weight room too. You have to lift the small weights, and
get crushed under the big weights before you could go up to the heavier weights. I should be releasing a martial arts video soon. I've been telling some of my friends to start doing martial arts, and there's just like a little bit of rules you should follow that I came up with because I actually work in the gym and I work with a lot of beginners when it comes to martial arts, so just some things that I think beginners in martial arts should know. But anyways, I know this is really different to what I normally do. Normally I'm just explaining stuff, because the reason why I started this channel was because I wanted to get better at presenting my ideas and just articulating my thoughts, and it was something really good to put on the resume. So as I do more videos, I feel like YouTube is actually really enjoyable to do. So right now the goal is just to get my feet wet, just make 50 videos. If all of them are ass, so be it. But you just get used to clicking the camera, recording. But tomorrow is gonna be just my reset day, I guess. Just get some homework done, do some laundry. I actually need to plan my day right now. Like, that's what I always do. So if I don't plan my day, I end up just BSing it away. So I'll plan my day. Yeah, I'm gonna just read a little bit, then hit the hay, and another day tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.